Sarge 1911 here today, and we're going to do a little different video because this is something that belongs to me. All right, first of all, let's do our necessaries. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, I hope it's only because you've just now stumbled upon the channel. Other than that, man, you need to click subscribe. We have a lot of fun. Click the little ringy dingy over there so you'll get a notification when we get a new one up. Go check out sarge1911.com. See my battle buddies over there. They're good people. That's the only reason they are there. Okay, let's go. All right, fellas. You know, everybody, not everybody, I shouldn't say that. A lot of us, many of us grew up shooting beer cans with .22 rifles. You know, shooting at turtles, shooting at snakes, shooting beer cans. Some of my earliest memories was plinking with a .22 rifle. I remember once sitting in a, we call it a gravel pit with my grandfather trying to shoot matchsticks. He knew I wasn't going to hit a matchstick, but the point is my grandfather let me shoot at matchsticks with a .22 rifle. Man, today those are good memories. And then as I got older, I got to do other things, and I got to do more things because I learned responsibility and safety. But when I start thinking about plinking with a .22 rifle, most people think about the Glenfields, but the #1 rifle most people are going to think about is a Ruger 1022. Now, we're going to look at a Ruger 1022 today, but this is, you know, Ruger 1022s, millions of them out there, millions up there. I'm sure you got one, but you don't have one like mine because I built this myself. And I would like you guys take a look at my 1022. We're going to shoot it. I'm going to make sure the scope's on. You're going to watch it go bang. But take an opportunity and go out and browse around and see what you can do with your 1022. I've made some changes to mine, and we're going to start with them, okay? This is just your standard Ruger 1022. Now, I tried to weigh it, but it's too light for the scales to measure. Now, I could probably sit down with a piece of paper and add up what the packaging says the scope weighs, what the packaging says the stock weighs, what the packaging says the barrel weighs, and come up with an estimate. Or I could take it to the post office or someplace. You can see me walking into the post office with it, right? Someplace would probably weigh it, but it's just too light for any scale I've got. So right off the bat, let's talk about the stock. This is a Hogue over. It's got 0.95 inches wide because I got a bigger barrel on there. It's rubberized, it's textured here on the side. It's got a nice rubber butt pad, but like you really need it with a .22 rifle. And that's a Hogue product. Under the bottom down here from a magazine release, you see it fall out. I'll put it back in there again. You know, some of these Ruger 1022 it's hard to get the magazine out. You just push it down and it falls out. Believe it or not, the name of this thing comes from Tactical. Not tactical, Tactical 22. And then that just some crap. Hey, if it sells, I like it. It's easy. I'm not trying to dig in there like I got my panties in my crack and pick it out. I'm trying to get it out, and this right here works fine. Now, let's roll it over a little bit more. Look at my charging handle. I've changed out the charging handle. That's a tactical product. Changed it out. I got an oversized charging handle in there. All good. Look at a little bit of texture on it, but it's oversized. And then let's look at this thing. Look at this barrel. That's also tactical. This is tactical out of Idaho. It's a 16-inch barrel with a 1/16 twist. It is threaded. If I want to put a suppressor on it, I just screw it on and off. Here on the end, I can put the suppressor on there. And, you know, I may do that sometime, but really, this thing is really nice to shoot. Finally, on top of it, we got the lure pole. Now, this is a 3.5 to 10. It's got a little bump out there. You can see it almost like a throw lever. Now, people are going to say, why do you have a scope like that on a little .22 rifle? And that's going to be because when I shoot it, I want to hit it. That's exactly why I've got it on there. You know, a lot of people go with a nice rifle and they'll go with an underpowered scope. I think you need to take a little time and study and always buy more scope than you think you need. You know, if you've got a really nice powerful scope on there, you can always, what am I going to say, oversee the gun. I can see it further than I can shoot it. But if I've got something that's underpowered out there, I'm not going to be able to get the performance out of the gun that even it could do. I mean, you've limited yourself. You know, if you got a $500 rifle, you may put a $800 set of glass on it and be better off than you would buying an $800 rifle and a $100 set of glass. Kind of weigh your options there and see what's the best thing for you is. You know, you don't want to put a 1/6 on a 6.5 Creedmoor, but you know, on something like a 45-70, you don't want to put 50 something power on there. You want to get the appropriate glass for the caliber and what you're wanting to do. Now, I think what we'll do is go out here in a minute and shoot. Like I said, some of my fondest memories of shooting the little 22s at different things. And you know, one of the last things I did with my dad one time, I bought Dad a brick of 22 shells, and me and him just went and sat on the tailgate, his 22 and my 22, and we just sat there for the afternoon shooting 22. Guys, girls, you got youngins in the family that need those things, do it. I mean, the camera's going to be moving around here a little bit, and I apologize, but my boy Quig's in for the weekend, and I'm sorry, fellas. That's my boy Quig. We just going to have to get past it, okay? So right now, let's go outside the hideout, light it up, we'll do a little plinking. Hooah. Okay, we're outside the hideout. It is humid. So what we're going to do is we're going to take what used to be called a bucket of bullets, Remington. You know, we probably can't even buy these things anymore. Rimfire hollow point, 1400 high velocity. You know, we used to find these things all the time. Now we can't find them. This thing's probably worth a fortune, and I don't know. But we're going to shoot them. I'm going to plink. Plinking is plinking, right? Plinking is plinking, and that's what we like to do. I've got just over 50 yards down there. I got some playing cards up. Now, guys, you can have a big time with your buddies if you set up a bunch of playing cards out there and start taking shots at them and see who can get the best poker hand. If you miss it, you don't get the card. If you do get it, you get the card. Put a little money on it. All right, challenge your buddy, make fun of you. All right, I'm gonna put in this little small rotary magazine. Charge around. I'm going to shoot at those little cars down there, then we'll look at them. This is a long way for this. This is why you want that scope, so you can get out there and get a good sight picture. Let me see here. Uh-oh. Alright. Didn't lock back, but I run it dry. I lost one of my targets down there, so I know dang well I was hitting it and knocked it off. So what we'll do, you know, this is not shooting matchsticks, but we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. Let's go see if the scope's where I need it to be. We'll be right back. Okay, we're downrange of the hideout, and I'll just give you an idea of where we're at. Right there, we got 2 and 1, 7, 8. Looks like we missed it twice, but I don't know if you guys notice, and I know you guys who are plinkers will notice it. Man, you get 22 shells, there's a lot of inconsistency in them, and that's common. You know, they're filthy ammo to shoot, but they're really, you know, it's common. You get a bam, 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 crack, 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 thump. And you know, you're just hoping the damn thing made it out the end of the barrel. But you can hear it when they go off. Some of them just don't have the ignition. They don't have the powder burn that others do. And that's typical 22. And there, you know, I think for, you know, the cheapest ammo I can get my hands on, that's pretty good, especially at over 50 yards. What we're going to do now, though, we're going to change targets and we're going to try again. You know, guys, plinking's always fun. It's always fun. I took a minute just a second ago and ranged it. I'm 55 yards out and I'm hitting an egg. Get your buddies out and challenge them. Get into a build contest, shoot each other stuff and have fun. You know, after all, it's the American way. So make sure and protect your Second Amendment rights. Until we shoot again, shoot safe, shoot straight. Hooah.